Here to talk to, and we've got lots more. This event today is a huge community event, age-friendly Sarnia Expo at the Point Edward Community Center, and you need to get on down here. It's on until 6 o'clock. But another sponsor here today, the Bluewater Clinical Research Group, and Dr. Tiffany Leung. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Thanks for talking to me here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're sponsoring something here today. Let's talk about what you're sponsoring before we talk about what it is you do.
Yeah, so Bluewater Research, clinical research, we're sponsoring the active living part of the festivities today.
Yeah, perfect. There's a lot of different neighborhoods here.
Yes.
That one, obviously. How is that? Talk about Bluewater Clinical Research Group. What is that?
Yeah, so Bluewater Research, it's a team of local physicians, 2 local physicians, and they have a bunch of clinical trials that are going on about various medical conditions, and basically we want to try to involve all of the Sarnia-Lambton community to get involved in research and volunteer in clinical trials that help advance medical care.
I was going to say, so what kind of thing, is there anything in particular that's happening there? Are you allowed to share what that is?
Yeah, so some of the current trials that we're doing, so we have a lot of like weight loss trials, we have obesity, we have diabetes, we have high blood pressure, even sometimes Alzheimer's studies.
A lot of the common things.
Yeah,
I'm type 2 diabetic myself, so how would that help me?
Yeah, so basically, the clinical trials are kind of still in kind of like their phase 2 or phase 3 kind of areas there, and so kind of the clinical trials are to kind of help advance medical care and trying to get those drugs on the market as soon as possible.
Well, that'd be quite a process, I think, though. You got to go get approvals and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in there. Why was it important for you to be here today?
Yeah, so it's important for us to be here today to help involve the local community, try to get the Sarnia-Lambton community to try to advance medical care. They can kind of have like the first stab at the medications before it's onto the market. So.
Right. Now, how long have you been a doctor? What made you decide you wanted to do that?
Yeah, so I actually just graduated last summer, so last June 2025. Thank you. And so I kind of grew up in kind of like a medical background with my parents being in the medical field, so kind of got inspiration from them.
Right, that's great. Now, you could have gone any direction with that.
Yes.
Family doctor, that sort of thing. What made you get involved with the research side of things?
So I feel like research is really important because all the people now walking around, so all the medications that they're on, it's because of these clinical trials, and it's because of that their health is kind of under controlled and everything like that. So I think it is really important for clinical trials to happen.
Yeah, very good. Now, you've been over at your table. You've got a table here today. What kind of conversations are you having with people today?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't really know what clinical trials are about, so we kind of explain what trials are on at the moment, what's involved, kind of like the length of the trials, and if they're not quite sure, we kind of have a list for them to write down their contact, and one of the recruiters will give them a shout later on this week.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for being here, being one of the sponsors, and thanks for talking to us here today.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, there you go. Another great sponsor and just another vendor you can come down and see. There is a lot to learn here today, so you're going to need the time. It's on till 6. Don't wait till 5 or 5:30. Get down here now to the age-friendly Sarnia-Lambton Expo at the Point